Hello, welcome back to Heretic Owl Tarot. My name is Liz, and I'll be guiding you on this journey today. This is a reading for the 4-1 or the Opportunist Investigator Human Design Profile. Did I say okay? If you don't know your Human Design Profile, there is a link in the description below for you to get your Human Design body graph, and your profile will be listed on there. Definitely be sure to check out your zodiac sign readings. Those are up. And just as, you know, the same as everybody on on any platform ever, I would love it if you subscribed to my channel. How did all these cards turn up? turn over. Anyway, I would absolutely love it if you subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. This is a 3-card spread. First card is your current energy, or what's currently surrounding you. The second card is the energy that's leaving or that's no longer serving you. And the third is the energy that's coming in, or the energy that will be available to you. And then we'll clarify each one of those with another card. I hope you're all doing well. I am actually in the middle of trying my best not to light my whole life on fire. Not to be dramatic, but I just, I don't know, and honestly, I feel like that energy got even stronger when I was about to sit here and do the reading. So maybe you're feeling a bit of the same, just, I keep getting this image of like wanting to bust out of the chrysalis or whatever, right? It's like not waiting anymore, just going for it, putting a lot of energy into it, I don't know. So whether it's me or you or both of us, I feel you if it is. I honestly have no clue what to do about that though, So anyway, definitely just like kind of a changes in the air type of feeling, and like almost like impatience with that, not making rash decisions, but also it's just kind of like, Okay, so for our 4-1 profiles, I don't take the jumpers for this spread, but I love when the deck is chatty though, That's how I look at that. Chatty. When cards are jumping out. All right, let's get a couple good shuffles in there for our 4-1. All right. All right. Current energy, the 4 of Swords. Yeah, no, you're chilling. So it's me. It's definitely me. What is leaving, the 7 of Pentacles? What is coming in, the 8 of Swords? Interesting. To clarify the 4 of Swords, there's a Page of Cups. To clarify the 7 of Pentacles is the 6 of Cups. Ooh. And to clarify the 8 of Swords, we have the Unknown card and then the star behind it. Very interesting. I haven't really been reading the bottom of the deck, but we're just going to leave that upright so I don't forget about it, because I will. Let me make sure everything is in frame here. It honestly actually feels like you feel good where you're at. I love that for you. I do. Swords have to do with our mind, our mindset, our belief systems, truth, honesty, ego. Also, that's generally where we hear our egos in our minds. And our ego is created by the stories that we attach to experiences, to feelings, right? And it becomes our personality, our temperament, the reasons why we do and don't do things, right? So The Four of Swords is literally all about rest. I mean, we can see that, this figure, this person is laying in the snow. They look pretty content to me. However, it's like they're ready to, because they've got a sword in their hand, right? And also, so there's three swords laying around them. They have one sword in their hand. So it's interesting, the Three of Swords talks about heartbreak, betrayal, disappointment, rejection, right? But with it being swords, it's about the story that we attach, again, right, to those experiences, to those feelings. How are we processing them in our heads? So it's interesting that, there's three swords laying around. They're holding on to the Ace of Swords, which is, it's a brand new perspective. It's new ideas, truth also, right? I mean, it's like literally the sword of truth. And, it's kind of like I just get this feeling like they're not even interested in those three other swords. So the point that I'm trying to make here is healing, which is very like Four of Swords energy anyway, because obviously it comes after the Three of Swords. It's giving yourself time to process. It's literally giving your mind a break. It's, kind of separating yourself from a situation, separating yourself from a thought, from a belief, just again, like almost kind of like unpacking baggage is kind of like the vibe that I'm getting from that. And the Page of Cups is about creativity, imagination, like being in your own flow. Cups have to do with our emotions. So, again, like you could be sorting through emotions. You could be using creativity and whatever aspect that is for you, whether, it's writing, journaling, it could even be reading, it could be drawing, painting, whatever, right? I was going to say macrame or like embroidery, whatever, right? Like, but it's something that almost like either keeps your hands busy, it helps you like process through emotions, because they are focusing on one cup here. There's also this full moon in the Page of Cups. There is a full moon in Cancer yesterday. Cancer, obviously, water sign. And in part why I'm saying, there is this process of, what was I saying? I totally like lost my train of thought. I'm like just kind of sitting here vibing with these two cards. So yeah, like part of the reason why I was explaining it as I was because we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Cups in the position of what is leaving. So it's like not putting any more energy into past stuff. The current energy is like either processing through emotions. It's, again, allowing yourself to get creative, just in the sense of like helping you move, like transmute the energy, right? I mean, like dancing, movement of literally any kind. Like it's almost like proactive or active rest. Like maybe you don't, maybe you do, whatever. Anyway, it just depends on your situation. But either you need to rest, and that's going to open up, that creativity, or even just reconnecting with your intuition, or you do need the movement in order to just clear out some energy, right? The Seven of Pentacles has to do with our money. It's our time, our energy, right? It's also our health. Anything that we place value on, anything, tangible, or anything that has monetary value. And the Seven of Pentacles is like literally focusing your resources, focusing your time, your energy, showing up to a thing in order to nurture it, like in order to manifest it into the physical plane. I sometimes use the example of like, you can't just plant a seed in the ground and do nothing else to it and expect it to grow into something that bears fruit, right? Like you have to water it every day, until it's well rooted. You have to prune it. You have to check for pests. You have to, right? Like all this stuff that takes, your money, it takes your time, it requires you to physically show up there to do it. However, right, with the purpose, with the goal of something coming out of it, right? I mean, clearly, like if you are watering something every day, you want that something to grow or at least continue to live, right? Same, even too, like with your health, like, you have to consistently create habits that nurture your health. The Six of Cups is nostalgia. It's the card literally of the past. And in this card specifically, it's very like inner child for me, because literally there's this child figure here. The adult is coming out of the water, like they're moving forward. So again, like with this being in the position of what is leaving, it's no longer nurturing something that is stuck in the past. Like if there's something that you were trying to get off the ground, if there was something that again, just kind of spinning your wheels on, really putting a lot of time and attention into, it is no longer serving you in some aspect. And then we have the Eight of Swords and the Unknown card. And I think too, like the hardest part about letting something like this go would be the mental gymnastics, or like the fear or the anxiety that comes with uncertainty, because at least you know what this is, right? You know what the Seven of Pentacles is. You know what you have been putting a lot of energy into, or that you keep even like going back to, or keep allowing to come back to you even. And over here, this is asking you to feel the discomfort. Also too, like with the Eight of Swords, I'm like, my dog is growling for some reason. Is that for you guys? Like, there's nobody outside, yawning out of nowhere. Like, what is happening? So the Eight of Swords is a self-inflicted mind prison, right? It's like feeling like you don't have a choice. It's feeling like you don't have options. It's, being overwhelmed, right? Like thinking there's no way out. I mean, literally, they could take the blindfold off and take those ribbons, or why can I can never think of the right word for, it's not ribbons, right? Like it is literally nowhere in my head. Like those aerial silks is like what I keep thinking of, but is there like a term for that? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not going to spend a ton of time, but you know what I mean, right? But truly, right? I mean, like their hands aren't bound. Also, it's fine to want to be in that energy. It's fine to be there. Like, honestly, I think there is so much information to be found in the Eight of Swords, because it really is like, what are the stories that you have attached to you, to your life, to, like what's possible, to, even with the Page of Cups, like expanding your imagination for what you believe to even be possible, or what you want out of life, out of relationships, out of yourself. So in the Eight of Swords, it's like, where are you limiting yourself? Brene Brown calls them gremlins, right? Like, what are the gremlins that are lying to you? Because that is what it is. It's It's a story that at one point in our lives fit. It worked. It kept us safe. It explained a circumstance, an experience, a feeling. But was it true? Is it true now? Who cares if it was true then? Is it true now? Is it true going forward? We have the unknown card here too. I mean, truly the sky is a limit here. And, if it's the uncertainty that's scary, I mean, like, you've done scarier shit, no doubt. It's just that, maybe those things were not chosen by you, and this would be. It would be a decision to stop putting energy into something that is no longer serving you and put energy into the unknown and figure out like where you are holding yourself back. Welcome the uncertainty. I'm sure too, like somewhere in your subconscious, the answer is there. Like that's just I just got this like feeling about this being in the subconscious somewhere. And then, like I said, we have the star card at the bottom of the deck. Hopes and dreams, trusting the process. This is manifesting something completely different into your life as well. It's almost, empowering to me is the feeling that I'm getting from that. Because if not this, what do you want this to be? What do you want to focus your attention on? How do you want to show up in the world? I love this. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for allowing me to read your cards. I will talk to you soon. Bye.